And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. Smashes ahead. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's ball. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start as he breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to run, it's Fuller. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a give the ball. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Jones wants to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. Bounced off his feet.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. Finding some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jones to throw. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Clark. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. So he won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sellers dances away. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
The option look. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about...
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, first and 10 again.
Running inside, it's ball. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Sellers to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Jones to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Stanford Cardinal.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
And it's the Fighting Irish in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Here now a look at some other games of note, including a...
Throws it deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football, and don't try to force it into closed windows.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Throwing Sellers. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room, you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sellers. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Right down the middle. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Again, it's Sellers. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the outside. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Quarterback making checks. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Snags it and he's open. At the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Jones wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff for Ball. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Back open in the middle. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He breaks a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's going to take off. Past the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Clark. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Makes a grab and room to run. Got enough space. He is in. Touchdown Gamecocks. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there.
He's looking deep. Snags it on the right. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator. The Gators answer right back. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he's going to bring this one out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that is exactly the execution you want from your zone defense, man. Zone defense means eyes on the quarterback. As soon as he throws the football, eye break. Nice job breaking on the football, being physical, not allowing him to make that catch over the middle of the field.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give as they work on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. On the option. He'll toss it. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking to throw, it's Pruitt. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He wants to change this route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. Lowers those pads. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Sellers. He's got it. Touchdown Gamecocks. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Pruitt. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It's 3rd and 5. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Looking for more room. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. To the air. It's Pruitt. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better.
Caught, and he's got room. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. He gets in there from the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.